mess out there. You know, at least this is going to be making its exit into the weekend, but we are stuck with this for multiple hours beyond this point. So we're going to take you on a little tour around some of our Skycam 3 shots. We'll start things off by going outside to Hotel Bethlehem, where it's literally a mixed bag. You've got raindrops on the camera lens, the snowflakes still evident. They're obviously begun to stick and accumulate here on Main Street in Bethlehem. It looks like the traffic is moving pretty slowly because of this, but it is at least moving, so that's good. This is one of the spots that's likely to pick up right on that border of a 2 to 4 inch swath of snow as the day goes on. You can tell that even just by looking at these raindrops, this is a very well secured camera. There's wind whipping up here. It's blowing the raindrops around. Crazy stuff. Next, we go out to the shore where, of course, the wind is an issue, as well as the coastal flooding. As Cleve had mentioned in his report earlier on, the next high tide that'll come in here happens about 7:45 to 8:45 or so later this evening. But the classic shaking going on because of the movement out there with the wind speeds. Let's look at the radar yet again. The wider zoom, you know, I wouldn't call this a glancing blow from this storm whatsoever, but we're not getting hit as hard as they are up in New England, man. This is a huge, monster, crippling system for that area. For us, okay, we'll have to deal with rain and some snow out of it, and certainly the wind issues, that to me is the biggest concern, but we're not getting hit that hard. The sharp cutoff for snow, which we'll get to, goes to the Poconos, where you'd actually want to see some of that heavier snow. Let's get you through future weather. I like this initialization pretty much, but you notice there's a back edge here, so there will be some breaks and a cutoff here with the precipitation through the afternoon. But because the colder air is working its way in, we're seeing that changeover between rain over to snow, a mix of the two or one or the other. But now as that cold air is wrapping in, it's mainly snow for most of us for the rest of the day. It may have a tough time sticking down near the shore, but you're very likely to see a few flakes as well. Come 6, 7 o'clock, the wind is still whipping, but the back edge of this is starting to make its exit. So even come 9 o'clock, there could be a break in the cloud cover. It'll still be very breezy, but by this point, the precip is starting to pull away. So it's only a few more hours of the worst of the precipitation. In the meantime, though, we've had about an inch, upwards of 2 inches so far of rain coming down, maybe locally higher amounts since I last checked the public information statement from the Weather Service, but a flood advisory as a result from the rain that's already fallen, in effect for the smaller streams and creeks that are starting to flow out of their banks in all of these counties shaded in the green. We also have a flood watch that lasts at least until late tonight for much of that same zone. Here are your sustained wind speeds. So yeah, we're going to have higher gusts, easily up to about 50, 60 miles per hour. These are the sustained winds that you walk out the door and you're stuck with. You don't get the gust per se. You're stuck with a solid 29, 30 mile per hour breeze, if not stronger. Down in Delaware right now, again, that wind is the biggest issue, with gusts as high as 60 and a multi-hour event of that kind of wind. That's why we're so worried about the wires coming down and leading to power outages, along with already reports of trees coming down, not just tree limbs, actual trees coming down. We've had so much rain as of late. The ground is very saturated, and that's going to lead to very easy uprooting. Here are the other storm alerts that we've got going on. So here's your high wind warning posted until tomorrow early morning. Flood watch for Philly and Points Northeast, that we mentioned too. Winter storm warning up in the Poconos specifically. There is a winter weather advisory in Northampton County as well. They both go until 4 a.m. tomorrow, and a coastal flood warning for all of South Jersey and Delaware for the obvious reasons that, again, Cleveland had mentioned in his shot earlier this hour. So we take a look at the snow amounts. You know, now that we're starting to see that changeover take place, it's going to be a little while before it has a chance to really stick and accumulate in the city, and especially points south, but we could still end up with 2 inches by the time it's all said and done. Getting walloped, though, up in the Poconos, 6 to 12 inches of the heavy, wet snow for you there, and then we'll split the difference, taking maybe anywhere from 2 to 4 inches for a good portion, at least, of the Lehigh Valley. As we move it forward, okay, the good news is that the storm is now out to sea by tomorrow and Sunday. The bad news is you're not going to have a glorious weekend out of it. They're still having these residual issues of clouds, especially tomorrow, and the wind that persists on the heels of the storm. So, you know, we're not totally out of the woods by tomorrow, but it sure will be getting better by then.
Yeah, progress.
Exactly.
Thank you, Katie.